Hello everyone, and welcome to Mad Crash SJ. Let's play the Metroid Prime Trilogy. So bombastic. I love it. Needs more brass. Lovely intro here. Developed by Retro Studios. Retro, you are game-making geniuses. Metroid Prime is amazing. Prime 2 is also awesome, yet much more difficult. And Prime 3 was, in my opinion, the weakest of the trilogy, but still a great game nonetheless. And so, press A to start. Yay! Pressing buttons that we are told to press. Alright. No data here. Well, I tried doing a take earlier. It turned out I wasn't recording. Oh, that was so disappointing to find out. Start single player. Metroid Prime. Game start. Let's go on veteran because normal is easy mode. I am not playing on easy mode. Even though normal is normal on the originals. And hard was, well, we'll find out later. Maybe I'll do a second playthrough after I've beaten all of them. And you can see my suffering at the end of Prime 3, because, well, it's a pain in the neck, to be polite. Unidentified. Distress beacon has been tracked to a derelict space vessel in orbit above Talon 4. Yes. Oh, Talon 4. Well, yes, you know the name of the planet. We just found out the name of the planet. So, Starscape. Asteroid fading into existence, something that I think takes away from it a little bit, but not enough to make it any less spectacular. Spectacular, really. Because, I mean, these graphics are only just better than what they originally were on the GameCube. And compared to many modern games, such as Halo 4, Metal Gear Solid 4, Killzone 2 or 3, I mean, they don't look quite as realistic, quite as gritty, whatever. But the visuals, the atmosphere, everything is just stunning in this series. Especially for the system. Because the original Prime, these visuals were truly amazing. And there is really no other way that I would want to see this series. Because, I mean, if I could see it with the same level of graphics as Halo 4, I mean, yeah, it would look shiny, it would look very polished, but it would seem so much more shallow. And personally, I like how everything is just not quite perfect by today's standards, but still very good nonetheless. Alright, so we're in the combat visor. Press the minus button, you can change your visor. Press the Z button, you can lock onto stuff. Press the Z button in the scan visor, which is what this is. You can scan stuff. It's all kind of self-explanatory. So scan visor, you scan stuff to learn things. You learn stuff and things. Energy force field, please, you cannot reach your gunship. Well, that's disappointing. I need to change a few settings again for the third time. Alright, so sensitivity, I'm going on advanced because I don't like having to point towards the edge of the screen just to have something, just to turn. Lock on free aim. It is nowhere near as forgiving in this game as it is in Prime 3. I think this makes it a little more challenging. I'm going to stick with it. I like challenge. So, rumble, on. I like rumble. Swap, jump, and fire, on, because I like using something that feels like a trigger to shoot. Swap, beam, and visor, off, because minus is perfectly fine for the visor. Display, visor. You can change the opacity. Can you see through the visor or not? Helmet visor opacity. Yes. Do you see your heads-up display or not? Helmet opacity. Do you see the helmet or not? HUD lag. Basically, does your heads-up display trail for wherever you're looking. And defaults, well, you see what the defaults are. Sound effects, music. That's about it. There's not really an option for voice here, because there isn't much voice acting. I mean, sure, Jennifer Hale does Samus's cries, grunts, whatever, of pain when she gets hurt, but I don't really consider that voice acting. More just voice donation. And the quit game thing. Logbook. I have nothing. And here we have the status, inventory, what have you. So, onwards. Lock on and fire. Anything red. Red is important. Always scan anything red, because it is important somehow. More often than not, when you find something red, it's going to do something that's critical towards advancing. However, there are a lot of lore entries scattered about, whether it be... I'll get to that when the time comes. As for now... God damn it. Hit the target! Hit the target, hit the target. Ooh, I am getting all sorts of turned about here. Maybe I should face my screen. Beam to open doors. Yes. Notice these doors are blue. That becomes important later. Scanning. Basically just telling you what each area is. Environment unstable. Oh, brilliant. That's where we're going next, isn't it? Airlock. Yes, an airlock. Always important when transitioning. No, something that I figured out on my first attempt to take. If you shoot these things after you repressurize the airlock, they do not explode. You shoot them while they are still floating in the air, they explode. I don't understand how repressurizing the airlock would cause anything to fall, though. But that's just me. I hear something. Pardon my delayed reaction to any sound. So, more stuff to scan. First entry of the logbook, parasites. These things are nothing more than cannon fodder. Harmless to larger life forms, however they tend to travel in large groups, swarming over potential prey. Such swarms can be dangerous because they do minuscule damage that doesn't even register alone. So you shoot them, they explode. Shoot and explode. They have a large blast radius for the blood spray. This guy. Death caused by acidic burns to body chemical type on the skin. It looks like he is bleeding. Weak life signs detected. Large bite marks can be seen on the exoskeleton. Hi! You know what? Just die. Are you bleeding? Nobody told you to bleed. You just faded out of existence. You do not fade out of existence without permission. See? Your buddy here is dead. He does not fade out of existence. Death caused by excessive blunt trauma to cranium. Can't even see it. Charge beam, go! And fire. Parasites going down some shaft. Ventilation shaft, yay! Always handy because they're almost always just big enough to fit the morphball. Get in there. Second logbook entry, map station. You will see a limited number of these. You can only scan them before you use them. You try to scan them after you use them, not gonna work. So, stuff to scan here. They've become volatile on deck beta. That sounds like foreshadowing. That sounds like foreshadowing. Ventilation systems. Also sounds like foreshadowing. Awesome. This thing isn't going to capsize anytime soon. Ground zero area secure. Crater. That sounds ominous. Yay, getting the map. It's the map, it's the map. Why am I doing this? Downloaded the map for this area. Press 1 to access the map. Press 1 to resume play. Or you could just press the B button. Yay! The button that shoots things. Well, in my controller setup. Back through the ventilation shaft. And through this door now that we have a map. Anytime you see an icon like this, well, you're probably going to want to scan it. Well, like I said, anything red, going to be important. More likely than not, that is going to be for mission progress. You can scan any of these holograms, but they're all going to say the same thing. Platform active. So, back to the combat visor. I can jump. Ooh, something to scan. Specimen containment breach on deck beta. Isn't that the same deck where they were talking about the volatile parasite queens? I knew it sounded like foreshadowing. I want to go back now. Yes, arcing electricity. Ooh! Hey, it didn't hurt me. Awesome. And through this door. That thing looks very large. Lower life signs detected. Appears to be in a state of stasis hibernation. Science team has vapor for brains. That is a meme. A well-deserved meme. Because Space Pirate Science Team always has things go wrong. And we will discover some I don't know what that was. However, we will also discover some disturbingly hilarious examples later. So, onward! I can't scan that there. I can scan that, I think. Yay, it's in scanning range. Sealed to prevent radiation leaks. Well, that sounds fan-frickin-tastic. Ooh, pirate, you are walking. What happened to you? Okay, yes, you. Severe internal damage detected. So I take it something like this wouldn't be healthy for you. Thought not. Nor you. Yay, blast damage. New research entry. Yay, logbook. I like that little recorded to logbook thing. It wasn't in the original Prime, but I like how they added it for the trilogy version. It makes me feel less lonely. Specimen cell C. Is this cell C? I don't know. That is terrifying. And this music is very ominous. I like it. So much atmosphere. Parasite egg and pupa stage. The exoskeleton protects it from the mother's acidic embryonic fluid. Huh. Fluid sacs in the mouth and large after mutation. This allows for increased production of corrosive bile. Fascinating. After mutation, the carapace of the larva becomes rigid. The carapace is quite resilient, able to resist the attacks of many predators. Well, that's it. Combat mutation applications are complete. Primary legs of this creature possess galvanized tips, allowing it to penetrate any known alloy. Why are you fostering this creature? Seriously, pirates. Why? Science team has vapor for brains. Onward. Yes, I already know how to fire missiles. Down on the D-pad. It used to be the Y button, I believe, on the GameCube. So, creature's entry. This thing is not a creature. It is a turret. And so, I'll peek around the corner after it is fired and then just do the cheap way. Fire missiles around the corner. Because you can do that now. Very nice combat applications here. And here we have our first instance of missile ammo. It used to be 5, not 3. Oh, nothing more to scan here. Red! Lore entry! Pirate data! Yes! Encrypted data decoded. You can read this on your own. I could read that in a different voice for the pirates, but they're aliens. I doubt I would be able to do it justice. I mean, sure, the suit translates everything, but it would seem hollow. However, you will hear me doing another voice for something different. Yes, I know, I need to point it at the screen. Even though I'm not pointing it at the screen, I'm actually pointing it in the middle of the sensor bar. Alright. No signs of pursuit from the hunter. I presume Samus is the hunter. So, these things. Fairly often, you will find a turret control panel. This is it. So, you can safely bypass this. And this. Very funny. Specimen has been horribly mutated, no life readings. All I can see its skeleton. And one of its limbs is detached. Sorry, buddy. You're not getting out of there, and that looks like a side hopper. Things that were notoriously annoying me in Super Metroid. Pain tolerance levels at 13% and holding. Wow, these guys are sadists. Elevator operational, platform active. I shouldn't be recording this while I'm tired, but I want to. Onward and upward. You may die now. Minimal injuries assessed. Use caution. Maximum firepower recommended. Maximum firepower recommended on a low-level enemy. Yes, that gasp you heard was Jennifer Hale's voice. Shh. Hold still! And this thing got me down to 59 health. How embarrassing. Alright, what happened? No, not you. The door. No, not the door. Acid burns have welded the joints of the exoskeleton. You die now. 79 energy. Yay, not so embarrassing. I will not scan those because we'll be seeing them later. And I will tell you what they are later. When they are relevant. Oh, yes, turret. Turrets are painful. Charge beam also functions as tractor beam. Access to deck gamma approved. What happened to this guy? Oh yeah. Death caused by severe lacerations to the abdomen. I see no lacerations. Do you? Onward! Down the elevator, down the rabbit hole we go. So, see that little round circle in the upper left-hand corner? That's our radar screen. See those dots? I will fire upon this parasite. No more dot. Fire upon parasite, no more dot. We have one more dot, but it is a faded dot. Ceiling pirate! Hi, ceiling pirate! You are not so clever. Charge beam to missile. Ceiling pirate dead. Bye bye, ceiling pirate. Severe lacerations. Well, this guy's face down, so it's more believable. Now, what happened here? Death caused by removal of internal organs. It sounds like either a sadistic experiment or that, well, that parasite ate the hell out of him. Metallic sphere! I think that describes the morph ball quite well. Forward! Do you like my vibrato? Oh, hey, turrets. Charge beam, turret go boom. Alright, so, I can show you something now. I will only go... The door just sealed behind me. Oh well. Rapid fire missiles! Something you couldn't do, or that you can't do in Prime 2 and 3. What happened to you? Acid burns to the face. To the face! Death caused by severe lacerations. Looks like it has been partially eaten. Well, that's believable. Considering there are these little parasite things everywhere, except I see no wounds. Lies. Your arm is sticking through the back of your exoskeleton. That is strange. And I can't scan that body. That bothers me. I know what happened to you. Death caused by cranial trauma. Maybe it was a severe concussion and he ended up going unconscious and just didn't wake up. Kind of morbid. Door lock enabled, yay! Entrance to save station. Well, we are at a critical point right here. I believe I have been recording for long enough. About 20 some minutes. So, in here, the last log entry for this video. Save station. Step into these stations to save your game and fully restore your energy. I wish they could do this without breaking the fourth wall. Because, I mean, that would just make it seem even more isolated. Really, because the game isn't acknowledging the player that way. That would be amazing, I think, if the game didn't acknowledge the player. Hold on. Options. I need to go to options. Hint system. I will turn it off. I want to just wander aimlessly and get 100% on my own without being told where to go and what to do. Bonus credit messages. I'll turn those off too. We can explore what credits do later. Screen brightness. Oh, that's good where it is. So, here we are in the save room. Until next time, this has been Mad Crash SJ. Let's play Metroid Prime.